All right, let's see. Boom, boom. Thought I'd try a little bit different perspective today. See if this works. Just as fine. Let's go in here. We will go to our gallery and we will start a new screen. We will post insert photo. There we go. All right, I like it. Boom, boom. Okay, so we are working our way through the Disney paintings. Today is actually Donald Duck, and you can see I've got, well, I don't want to give that away too much. You can probably just get a little peek of Daisy back there. I actually worked ahead a little bit on a few, but anyway, we're working on Donald Duck. Daisy's tomorrow. I've got a time lapse I think I'll drop for that one, and a few others that are like that. But today we're going to go live. We're going to do Donald Duck. I'm working my way through. Hey, Brenda, there we go. Let's go. Oh, hello. Too much latte and caffeine. Hi, everyone. Hello. I like that energy. That's what I need. Give me some of that energy. Anyway, so we're just going to work through Donald Duck. I'm going to kind of take it as it comes like I do with the other ones. Thanks for the like. Is that Brenda? Yes, it is. Thank you. And don't forget to share the stream. If you know someone else that enjoys art or Disney or whatnot, definitely share the stream. All of these paintings are going to be available on my website. I believe it's the end of the month. It should be right there, 1/30/21. So that gives it one more day within the month to check it out. So I've got a lot going on, and it's exciting. It's fun. I love doing what I'm doing, but I'm getting my palette ready. Just like usual, you can see on the, it's actually right now since I'm looking to my right. On the right over here, you can see the palette. See my left hand, the water bottle over here. You can watch me working my colors. And up above, you have the prompt list right here. And we're working our way through. If you got any questions, check out the website. It's joeeverson.com/Disney. So it's just my name.com/Disney. And you can check that out. Let's get started. I just want to start getting some color down, and I've been thinking about it. How do we want to do this? I think when I think of Donald Duck, I think of like his anger moments, right? And so I think it'd be fun to add in a little bit of a red pop to it, just to kind of, even though he's smiling, he's happy in the shot, he's not going to be mad at everybody, but he does have a hot head, right? So let's use some hot colors here and there, and all throughout. Brenda, how are you? I hope you're doing really well. Everybody who's joining on through the stream here, if you got questions, let me know. Anything going on, let me know. Oh yeah, I got to double check my Instagram connection, because I think I've got it all worked out now finally. Let's see, Everett. Ooh. Don't care if you, yeah. Okay, that's Everett chatting it up. Oh, I'm breaking things. Gotta put that down. I'm gonna take this out if I'm not careful. There we go. All right, so now I'll check. Whoa. Let's see, we got our messages. Let's see, go here. Go here. All right, now I'm gonna check really quick the Instagram page and we'll get rolling right away, all right? So I should be able to see if I'm live, refreshing. It is. I hear myself echoing. Haha. Cool. I like this kind of angle. I hope it doesn't, as I'm working, to be able to see it like that. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's do it. Already got our water down. Get some bigger size brushes. There we go. That's my version of Bob Ross's Beat the Devil Out of It. There we go. Let's see. So both like fancy and premium look. Of course we do. Hey, John Garrison, how are you? Thanks for jumping on. What's up? What's up? You're well. All is well with you and your family. It is. going well. The kids just got home, so if it gets loud over here, that's why. At least partially why. And yeah. Oh, let's get a little actual red. Ooh, we got another like on the stream. Don't forget, share. John Garrison, thank you so much. Let people know we're on, and let's get going. All right, I'm going to spray the canvas as well. And there we go. And we're going to start with the deeper red. I'm not even going right to white. I'm just going to, oh yeah, look at that. Boom. A lot of power on here. And you don't have to thin a canvas out with water. You can actually get a different kind of a thickening medium, if you will, that's probably recommended by most real artists out there, so to speak. But that you don't have to. You can use water with acrylic. The difference is that you're thinning out everything while thinning out the pigment. So get some of these edges. The coverage is hard to get on this. I'm starting to mix in the powerful highlighter yellow. And we'll just let that go, man. Look at that. I love this color. I love it. Nice and powerful. I'm probably getting this because we've been looking at some other pieces I did. I did an Abraham Lincoln piece that had this kind of background to it. At least how it looks now. It's not going to look like this the whole way through. But anyway, it had a really vibrant pop to it. Daniel, my friend and manager, loves how that looked, and we've got a recent client we're working with who may end up going with the same kind of look, so we'll see. Just get some color down. Once again, Donald Duck is actually more of the, you know, his skin, his feathers, everything, that's all white, so that's going to look really bright. So I want to get a little bit darker canvas on here. But I also wanted to have that like mean, aggressive red, you know, in the background. Because we all know. And then just give, you know, a little hint of the purple's fine. So he's not going to really hurt you. He's just going to hurt himself in the process of getting angry. Which is basically like me. There we go. Make sure I get a decent coverage on here. This is one of the more smooth. Oh my gosh. My dog's talking to me. I'm gonna have to, I think the kids are playing. He wants to go play, so I'm gonna let him go play. There we go. All right, we gotta let that dry anyway. Give me 4 seconds to go hook him up outside. I'll be right back. Come on, dude. Let's do this, huh? Come on. You're all right. There we go. There we go. We're letting that dry. I'm not leaving you. I'll be right back. Let's see here. There we go. You want to go say hi to everybody? Come on. Hey, can you go hook them up to the thing? It's broken?
No, it's not broken. Nothing happened. I don't know what's going on. One day I'm jumping and then it's like, I don't know.
It just kind of fizzled out. Hey, I'm live. I'm live right now, so I'm gonna I'll double check in with you here in a second. Hey, go hook them up if you would.
I think it's a crank.
Oh yeah. Put the shoes down. Put the shoes down. Son, you didn't listen at all. You didn't listen. returned. Okay, so now let's look at our Donald here. I want it to kind of match my Daisy, or not my Daisy. Who let the dog out? JoJo. Nice. Exactly. Let's see. Yes, man, everything happens at once. If I go live, guaranteed, then everybody decides to call me, message me, talk to me, whatever it is, or the dog does something, something happens. I should probably go live later at night, honestly. Anyway, all right, here we go. Well, I gave that a chance to semi-dry up a little bit. You know what I think we need in here is a little bit of yellow. Let's warm up the reds even more. Let's see what that does. Right almost in the center. Kind of give it a few, like, yeah. Look at that. I like that. Couple of pops there. John, how you doing? How's the family doing? What's going on? All right. I like leaving some of those really powerful hits here and there. There we go. There we go. Did I orient this right? I did. Yes. All right, and then let's get a little more yellow. It's not enough. Not enough yellow. Once I'm in a good spot, I feel like it's all covered up pretty good. Then I'm gonna blow dry it. I think I like this. There we go. It's got a little energy to it, if you will, right? So let's blow dry it. Cover your ears for a couple seconds. You've been warned. And once this is dry, we'll move on to sketching him out. Just gotta plug him in. So I do a lot of moving around because I'll go from drawing to painting to inking to whatever. So all my equipment's always, I need two of everything, right? All right, so that's only a base anyway. The colors will kind of change and ebb and flow a little bit. For sure. All right, so now I want to move to a brush, let's see, that I can kind of draw with, if you will. Get out, do I use my favorite with the white? There's so much white involved on this one. I think I'll just use kind of a bluish hue, a blue purple kind of, because it'll show up a lot on this. It'll be very contrasty, but also not too dark yet, because I got to move, you know, his skin tones, if you will, or feather tones to white, pure white. All right, so I'm just gonna mark some major landmarks. Let's see. We got hands, we got head in here. Maybe the hat be up in here, right? So we'll just kind of do that. Boom, boom. Let's see. And move that up there somewhere. I don't know. His eyes and stuff are probably in here. Probably. And let's see. Comes around. Let's do the bottom. That eyeball right here. Very substantial. Move things around like so. And some body. There we go. It's about right. I think I want to make his head match Daisy's a little bit more, so I need to go a little bigger. Quite a bit bigger, actually. We'll redo some of these peaks, and that's why we do this early. Let's go like that. And let's give it more of a substantial head. There we go. Let's see. Get some more messages. I'll just use that. That's pretty good. If I move this forward, there we go. Now we're getting close to the right size. I feel like. Uh-oh. Already hear some yelling. Oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. He'll come up over there now.
He's not here.
Too bad, he'll come up. My gosh, everything just collapses all at once. There we go. All right. Take that off of there. And we're back at it. There we go. Well, this was the big deal. I got to make sure I can fit the hands. So just put the hands where you want them first. Something I learned from some comic book artists. Put the hands in first, then follow after. Then you can connect them. There we go. Something like that. There we go. Hey. Hey, I think the dog's still hooked up, which is what I asked for, but I think they're inside now, right? Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, we got a like. New like from Byron Maxwell. Thank you so much for the like. Very cool. We've almost got everything kind of cut in as it should be. Start making some more defined lines. We're adding weight to everything, bringing it together. Don't forget, check out joeeverson.com/Disney for all the updates and any information on all these paintings that I'm doing. They are going to go live on, I believe it says the 30th. You can double check that. It should be right there in the post on the prompt list, rather. And that is when they will go live, and when they're gone, they're gone. So if you know anybody or you are interested, make sure you double check back with us and see what keeps getting made. There we go. I can actually start to fill in this shape pretty good here. Boom, boom. I like that really loose feel. I think it's gonna look great. Great. There we go. Yeah, these colors are gonna pop like crazy. All right, let's add in a little bit of white. So, quick question, who is your favorite Disney character? I guess technically you could say there are a lot of things on that list. Just with Disney alone, but there's also Star Wars and Marvel in the universes, I guess. So who knows what you could pick, but there we go. All right, I'm gonna add in some lighter tones where they're needed. There we go. Bam. Quickly. Just basic shapes going down. That's all it is. I'm gonna move that up a little bit. There we go. All right. Got this. And when we kind of keep moving things up to the brighter colors, kind of moving up, it'll pick up color from underneath it, which is okay, but oh boy, hopefully he doesn't knock over my rig. That's why I didn't have him in here.
Okay. I'll take him.
All right.
Back on one out.
Okay.
Come here, Dakota. Come here.
Tell him you have a treat.
Treats.
Give him a crusty marshmallow. All right, here we go, here we go. Yeah, this is really shaping very quickly. I love it. I think that yellow, by the way, didn't want to dry. You see that? So it's mixing in, creating a green, and honestly mixing with a little bit of red there too. Might have just been thicker there. That's okay. I actually like those variations. They only help what it's going to look like in the end. You'll see what I mean as I keep going. There we go. we go. Do you guys like this angle? Is it too sharp? What do you think? Is it working? I decided to change it up a little bit. And you know what's funny is I'm actually going to paint this kind of white first. And then I'm going to mix it with the yellow. There's a reason for that. Got to get it brighter. It's always harder to move bright than dark. It's hard to come all the way back to straight white. There we go. Yep, I like it. And then up in here, we have the semi-bluish eyes. Yep. And a little bit up in here. There we go. Start filling in with the blue and yellow. We got some more white in here. And up near the neck. There we go. And that poor hand. Let that go. Yeah, kind of bring that down. It's excitement. It's got a lot of color. A lot of color. You guys hear okay? Is it choppy? Everything good? Had so many streaming issues. I just want to double check and make sure everything's working how it should. Let's see. Boop. And we'll do one right here. Boop. There we go. And we've got these really cool buttons right here. Boop. And boop. There we go. All right, another blow dry. We go to the next level. Let's see, that works. I was questioning it, but it seems to work out for you. Know what you're doing. Favorite characters? The original Evil Queen on Snow White cartoon animation. Very cool. Very cool. I love it. I love it. So all the way zoomed in too. Yeah, it's not bad at all. All right. It is kind of nice having it on that side because I kind of don't. I don't know. I still block it if I move way over here, but for the most part, you know, I can look at the screen and not have to look far to look back. For some reason, looking back over this shoulder is not as fun. So I like your answer though. The original Snow White Queen. That is cool. All right, one more blow dry here, and we're on to the next level of yellows and those details. That'll be fun. So plug your ears for a couple seconds. Sounds good to me. All right, sorry about all the loudness. There we go. Let's see. Okay, so now I think a really good idea is going to be to get our yellows nailed down here. So I'm making a mess. That's what I do. Get some yellow. Get some medium yellow. Maybe a little bit of this left. For the beak and all that. You can still go up here. Yeah. Let's see if we got a little bit of this. We got a little bit. So save that to the last part. All right. I really like that size brush too. Ooh, this one's got a chisel tip to it. Okay, so now we get into the yellow. We'll keep working our way up in our color. I didn't hit it here. I should have, but that's okay. Just boom, right off the page. Just boom. Don't be afraid. Make a choice, a decision, boom. There we go. Now up in here, it's actually not that bright. It's more warm. I'm going to start doing this. See, it's going to look a little green for the first few strokes. And probably the wrong yellow. I'm going to warm it up. It will eventually anyway. But that's the nature of bringing something back to white. A lot of times when I work with watercolor, I deal with the same thing a little bit. Where sorry, had a moment of clarity there. Where as you're working, you have to leave your whites, the whites of the page, right? Of the paper, as opposed to add them in later. But hello. Man, I don't know why this is just revolving around in a circle like that. It's kind of annoying. Instagram Live does not like me very much, and I apologize, everybody. Out of all of them, I think it gives me the biggest headache. Which reminds me, definitely check out Twitch if you like seeing what you see here. I do drawings and sometimes other types of paintings like watercolors, things of that nature as well. And I like doing those over on Twitch, which is my base streaming section. So everything you're seeing, oh, here we go. I would have a smearing problem. I hear you. Everything you're seeing, like the chat box, sorry, kind of like over here, and the windows that are up on this side of the screen and everything, that's all developed for me through something called Streamlabs, and then I stream, if you will, to all the other places that I can stream, like Facebook and stuff like that. So far it has been the best spot for me to set up shop, if you will. And Brenda, I know what you mean about the smear problems. I do, because I have them all the time too. Let's see. Just start filling things in. Now right now it's just all about those basic shapes that I talk about a lot, and then we go into the detail lines that brings everything together. So I'm letting that yellow dry a little bit. Put it about as thick as I possibly could on there up to this point. I think we really went with a fun color palette. I'm glad I just went with my gut on this one. Bow tie in there somewhere. I'm going to bring back to life. Oh yeah, we got more yellow to hit in here, don't we? All right. There clean the brush and just keep moving. As you can see, I can kind of just add in, the highlights are taking much better. All the whites are much stronger next time through. And it would probably only take about one more time to get it, you know, perfectly white. At least the appearance of a perfectly white piece, or color, rather. There we go. All right, so quick little trivia, little Joe trivia. Let's see. I had a couple of ideas and they all converged at once. I need to narrow it down. How old do you think I was when I sold my first artwork? My first artwork, how old do you think I was? Somebody's going to guess it right away. It's kind of a guess for me anyway, too, so don't feel bad. By the way, now that I'm thinking of it, it's like a range, an age range. But I'm pretty sure I know the age I was. So if you're even close, you win the prize. Yep, that's starting to look like Mr. Donald Duck here. Let's orange up his beak. Actually like all that texture. And this needs to get a little bit wider. There we go. Stepping back. Now, most of them I let some of the background show through for a part of the clothes. I'm going to try it here. This is dangerous. I might be able to get it. I want to be careful of the drips. I don't mind some of the wisps like that, but I don't want drips. That'll work a little bit. Let's see. 12. Ooh, not bad, not bad. You're not too far off, but younger. Just a little bit younger. Oops. Ooh. That's up a little bit more. All right, while you're answering that, a little bit younger than 12. Guess again. Oh. The audio came on its own. Man, it looks choppy to me. All right. Let's see. While that's drying, let's start drawing. And I need a stronger blue, probably like this. And I need a powerful red. Start there first. Boom. Boom. It's good red. 9. Yeah, you're right on it. So I was 9 years old. At least that's what I remember. And that's when I sold. It was for 25 cents. Was the first one I ever did. The second one was so what was it? I think it was $70. Believe it or not, which is really good. It was somebody's house, and that one was done. I would have to say, I think it was done maybe like a year or two after. But a friend of mine was a Michigan State fan because I grew up in Michigan, and he said, "Yeah, I'll buy drawings from you for 25 cents." I guess that would have put me, I think that's right. I guess that would have put me in, like middle school age or whatever. Just below that. There we go. So now I'm just strengthening the blue, making sure it actually feels like it's there. The layers below looked a little ghostly. So yeah, that's really, really, really coming to life now. It's about the third layer. I notice usually about the third layer of paint is when, everything becomes no longer just an implied color or whatever stroke. It's actually legitimately on purpose. I also like doing things in the one go, which is alla prima. That's what that means. And whenever I can, it's really, I like that look, the fresh idea, the fresh paint, the you did it as you meant it kind of moment. And that's, you're sticking to it. It's my story and I'm sticking to it kind of stuff. I might have to move, speaking of that, I might have to actually move this stripe. Make that a little thicker, make that connect there. There we go. Oh yeah, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Almost ready to draw. One more blow dry, and we're gonna be ready. Let's put on our, that's pretty thick. Put on our sketch lines. Just a little bit more here. Ooh, we got a new like from, ooh, that's so small, I'm sorry. I know it's Stephanie. Does it say Lewis? I think Stephanie Lewis. Hey, Valor Queen, how's it going? You probably thought I wasn't going to be on today, right? Haha. I gotcha. No, I don't know. There we go. And we'll probably just have a little bit of something right there. That just turned out way more blue than I thought. We'll erase that. Nice clean edge. There we go. Yes. Good gaming. Awesome. Nice. Love the purple flames. I don't know what to say after you do that. I know you just mean like awesome and on fire, but I always feel like I've got to say something that matches the power of your emoji there or whatever. One more. I think this could really add in a little bit before I dry it. There we go. Yeah, it brings it up a little bit. All right, and then a little bit of blue in here. That'll work. There we go. All right, we're gonna blow dry it really quick. Boom. And then let's do our line marks, and it's gonna look finished, I think. I hope. All right, for those of you who are still on right now, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of tomorrow's. You get to see it for just a few seconds. Boom, there it is. Look at that. And she's going to match him, I think, perfectly. We'll see. I know you got a really good glimpse there. That's just it. Little sneak peek. And that's what I'm looking at to kind of help match the process a little bit, because I wanted all the couples, if you will, to kind of feel like a flow. That way, if we did want to sell them together, if people wanted to buy them together, they could, and it would sit nicely. All right, now we're on to Payne's Gray. Let's see here. Payne's Gray, where are you? I need to buy more Payne's Gray. I use it so much. Oh, I got plenty up here, though. I did buy Payne's Gray. There it is. Yes. It's my favorite color. There we go. A little bit of water. And we're in business. I think that was Payne's Gray. Man, it looks pretty bright. Oh, that's Prussian blue. We don't want Prussian blue. Alright, gotta work this out here. I know I have Payne's Gray. Oh, I know where it is. That's alright. I need to get rid of some of that. That'll work. Let's re-spray it. Alright, Prussian blue is down. Time to draw. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go! Alright, let's see. It helps make those sounds, by the way. It really does. If you don't believe me, try it. You'll surprise yourself as to how good of an artist you really are. It's all about just the sounds you're making. I'm telling you. Haha! The duck! The Donald! That's right. You got it. Alright. I think, now that I'm looking, I want to do an adjustment over here. That's alright. We can still do adjustments. There we go. Let's get some more on there. Whoa, what are those lights you got going on, Valor Queen? I haven't seen those yet. Are those like, what is that? Are those Chinese lanterns? Are you showing off another like emoji pack you picked up or something? Probably won it from gaming. There we go. Look at that. See how those lines are just coming out like crazy? A new one, 2021 Wish. Ooh, I like it. I like this loose, sketchy feel. And that's what I'm going with. I mean, I'm just like, nope, this is how they're going to look. And I've not been disappointed yet. Until that moment right there. No, I'm just kidding. This is the weird part that I wanted to kind of adjust. There we go. That's better. I was looking at that all wrong. There we go. I haven't checked you guys on Instagram for comments and whatnot. I apologize. I don't have it up on my screen. And it just sits there spinning half the time. I can reopen it, it shows me a few seconds, and then it just dies. So I don't know what's going on there. But I'm gonna, man, I really want to move that yellow stripe. It's gonna be a pain, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna move it over there. Just in hindsight, I feel like I've got it down too far. That's okay. These fingers are a little bit bulky there. We'll just cut that in. I'd like to do everything, like I said, in the one go, which I'm doing, but I also wish that every stroke I tried was exactly as I meant it. But half the time I don't end up with what I actually wanted then. Isn't that weird? For instance, I have a pen that I absolutely love right now. It's a type of fountain pen, and it's really got a wide nib to it. And it forces me to use the two edges or the whole thing at different angles. I'll have to show you the piece. But when I use it, stuff happens, right, as you're using it. And I can't tell you how many times I'm really grateful that that stuff happens. It's kind of like it paints itself. That's not original with me. That saying, by the way. There's a very famous watercolor artist still living today who uses that phrase quite often, saying watercolor will paint itself if you let it. So true, so true. There we go. He's starting to come to life. The duck. I took a chance with cutting off his legs the way I did, and I'm actually really glad I did. It needed to match enough of Daisy. I really want it to match Daisy, and she's about the same. It actually cuts her off here, but Donald's arms are so wide out there like that that it's for this pose that I really wanted to use. I just think I like it. But anyway, I had to adjust some things and kind of organize how his legs fell, but I just cropped them just right, I think. There we go. Get that other eye in there. And then from here, it's just a constant, like, little adjustments as I want. And all that like, makes it the piece it is. Yeah. We go up in here now. Wow, that was way too thick. Let's ease that off. And then that should be wider up there. Yep, that'll be adjusted. And then bring that over. And that over. There we go. It's getting better, getting better. Let's get these eyes. So this is that classic 3/4 turn that most character people have to employ into their sets, their designs, their people, their characters. Ooh, we got another like. Who is it? Jane DeBoard. I think Jane DeBoard. I think that was right. Was that right? Thanks for the like. Thanks for stopping by. You're just catching or have been watching and just liked another round of Disney paintings. So that reminds me, don't forget to check out joeeverson.com/Disney to be sure of any updates and whatnot, any information if you are interested in purchasing any of these pieces. That will give you most of the information that you'll need as to their size and all of those things, especially once I'm done with the live and you can't ask me the questions in person anymore. That's where you will be able to do that. joeeverson.com/Disney. Jane DeBoard, thank you for choosing such joyful subjects for the new year. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I think it was almost mandatory that we would have to find something really, really to brighten up everybody's day. I know it's been quite a year, hasn't it? It's been a year, and I feel like it doesn't want to be over. It just keeps going, doesn't it? That's all right. We're doing our thing over here. And that's what I want you to do. I want you guys to come on and enjoy watching something come together like this. At least for a little bit. There we go. Yes, that's right. The Tada personality, right? You got it. It's got that whole feel of the, here I am. I'm Donald Duck, and I might blow up in a little bit, but I'm going to start off pretty excited about life. I mean, let's be honest. How many of us have that personality somewhere inside of us that creeps out, if not all the time, right? I can't promise you, by the way, that I'll always have such happy subjects. I do have the dark side, the typical artist dark side that I'll just apologize for right in advance. And I do enjoy some pretty moody subjects at times. But for those who like that kind of thing, you can look on my website and find all different types of things. And that's just joeeverson.com. So like I said, from here, it's really about just cleaning some things up. I'm going to put white there so it can handle a little bit more. All right. Once I put yellow or orange back in there, let's have a fun little hat stroke there. There we go. And it's going to start off pretty thick. I'm going to turn my brush. Ooh, almost had it. See if I can do it here. That's all right. I'll clean it up. It did not turn out how I thought. That happens. Yep. There we go. Coming right along, getting messages like crazy. Let's see here. What do we got? Different games happening. People want to play games with me here. There we go. All right. Okay, so let's stand back. Let's look at it. What do we got left? All right, I like this. Really, I'm just enhancing the white there. Let's do a few more strokes of white while I can. And then I think we're going to leave it alone, and I'll probably be done for the day, at least for these guys. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? We're getting better at this. It's like we're professional artists, aren't we? There we go. I just want to make sure I'm giving it enough bright. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, and I'm cutting in there. Oh yeah, I want to bring this back to yellow. Don't leave yet. I know I started with white, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit this with the blue. Kind of blend it in there a little bit. And then I need some darker tones for some line work down here. There we go. And that'll turn yellow. We're just about done. There's still some line work. Let's see, where else am I seeing? We got these fingers to fix here. Just seem a little meaty there. Yeah, I'll clean that up. And we'll go into this color. Play with that just a touch. And we'll see what we can do here. Some reds. I like to add a little bit of energy lines in here. You know, not always, but something just a little bit exciting. Cut in a few areas where I feel like it needs a little bit of adjustment. Back into this. Like highlighting some edges and cutting in. There we go. Still getting messages. Nice. Lots of bright colors. You got it. Yep, this one is popping. You know, it's funny because I think, once again, it's that unstable red. It's going nuclear. He's happy, but you know he's got that other side of his personality available. And I felt like red really told that story in the background, and that's what we went with. Daisy has a little bit of it too, and you'll get to see her tomorrow. She's got a little bit of fire, if you will, to her personality. And some of you guys already saw me paint that one live, but only on Twitch. So once again, if you want to catch things early sometimes, come follow me on Twitch as well. If you aren't already, if you're on Facebook, if you feel like, that's just a kid's thing, it's not. It's changing, and it's building into so many things. Did you know they actually play Bob Ross, just like you remember? He's got his own channel, basically his own feed that they're replaying. Bob Ross, if you want to watch him, you can. People like that. Yes, it is a gaming paradise for a lot of people, but there's a lot of creatives that sit on Twitch, and it's really cool. It's fun to watch. I'm not on it 24/7. I obviously utilize it for these kinds of things, streaming and all that, and for a little bit of learning. And then every now and then I'll play a game with my brother. But definitely, if you have any interest in seeing more of this, follow me over there too. That would be awesome. Look at that. Man, he just really might be my new favorite. I think Minnie was my favorite. And each time we just keep coming up with something exciting and fun. There we go. I know we've got, his tongue. Last thing here before I say goodbye to you guys. Let's at least get his tongue in there. And maybe the white dried. Keep saying bye, and at least enough to put it down for you guys right now. There we go. That's pretty bright too. Look at that. I feel like all this should be brighter. Let's cover that up. Boom, boom. Maybe a little highlight there. A little bit more there. Some dimension. And one more on the beak, and then I think I'm actually going to say a final see you guys later. And thank you so much. Don't forget, check out joeeverson.com, just in general. But if you want more information about Disney and this specific project, go to joeeverson.com/Disney. I'm working on a cool little intermission video that I should have available hopefully by tomorrow. So we'll see about that. Thank you so much for joining me. This was really fun. Valor Queen, Brenda, who else we got on here? Jane DeBoard, everybody else that I'm forgetting right now that said hello. Thanks for stopping by. This is basically the finished Donald piece. I'm going to turn it for you guys a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. I know it's on an angle. It's because of how everything is. But Brenda, thank you so much, for real. And don't forget, keep sharing to people where they can see more of this. And I'm going to have quite a few more. I think that's only, day 3? What did I do so far? I think we've done at least 3 of them now. And that leaves, well, I'll do the math, 17 left. So we've got plenty more to go, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks, guys, so much for joining me. I really do enjoy this. You get a little sneak peek of the studio and truly life-changing place for myself, and I hope it changes yours a little bit as well. And you're seeing an artist actually doing what he says he does, and being a professional in a lot of different ways. This is for fun, really, and all of that. Of course, they're for sale and that kind of thing, but you get a little sneak peek of my process and everything in the studio and how I work. So thanks again. There he is. He's saying goodbye. And I'll say goodbye to you guys too. Valor, thank you so much. Guys, you're really encouraging. I hope you have an awesome day. And maybe Donald will cheer you up today a little bit. And it's okay to get a little angry. Just don't hurt anybody, okay? Don't hurt yourself. You can get over it. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Thanks, guys. Have an awesome day.